Did you know a truly happy cat will sometimes expose the most vulnerable part of its body to you and trust that you won't betray it? That's right. When a cat feels completely safe, completely adored, completely in control of its kingdom, it starts doing things that look random, even weird. But they're not random at all. They're secret signals, and today we're decoding them. Because if your cat is doing even a few of these, you might be living with feline royalty. Number 1. The slow blink of absolute trust. A cat's eyes are weapons in the wild, always alert, always calculating. So when your cat locks eyes with you and then slowly closes them, that's not sleepiness, that's vulnerability, that's trust. Imagine this. You walk into the room, your cat pauses mid-groom, looks at you, and gives you that slow, deliberate blink. It's basically saying, I feel safe enough to let my guard down. Try this tonight. Slowly blink back. Don't rush it. If they return the blink, you've just had a silent conversation most humans don't even realize exists. But if that's how they show trust with their eyes, wait until you see what they do with their belly. Number 2. The dramatic belly display. In the wild, exposing the belly is dangerous. It's soft, vulnerable, fatal if attacked. So when your cat flops over and reveals that fluffy stomach, it's not an invitation to rub, it's a declaration of security. Here's the twist. Many cats will still swat if you touch it, not because they don't trust you, but because overstimulation kicks in fast. The display itself is the message. If your cat stretches out, paws loose, tail relaxed, they're living stress-free. And that carefree sprawl, that's a luxury behavior. But comfort doesn't stop at belly flops. Sometimes, it explodes into something much louder. Number 3. The midnight zoomies. It's 2:37 a.m. You hear thunder across the hallway. Something crashes, and suddenly your cat launches across the bed like a rocket. It looks chaotic, but zoomies are actually a sign of stored joy and pent-up energy releasing in pure play. Happy cats feel safe enough to sprint at full speed without fear. Imagine this. Your cat bolts from one end of the house to the other, tail puffed slightly, eyes wide, but playful, not afraid. That's a cat who feels secure in its territory. Want to enhance this? Schedule interactive play in the evening. Wand toys, feather chasers, simulate the hunt. A fulfilled predator is a happy companion. And speaking of hunting, what they do next might surprise you. Number 4. Bringing you gifts. One day, your cat drops something at your feet. A toy, a sock, maybe something far less pleasant. It might seem gross, but this is ancient instinct mixed with affection. In feline society, sharing prey can mean sharing status or nurturing. Imagine this. Your cat proudly meows after placing a toy mouse beside you. That's not random. That's, I trust you. You're part of my tribe. If you respond calmly, even with gentle praise, you reinforce that bond. React with disgust, and they'll still do it, but with confusion. But wait, sometimes the gifts aren't physical at all. Number 5. Head bunting and face pressing. When your cat presses its forehead into you, that's called bunting. They're marking you with scent glands located around their face. You're being claimed. It's subtle. A nudge against your leg, a firm press into your cheek. That scent says, this human belongs to me. In multi-cat households, you'll notice confident, content cats bunting more often. It's social behavior rooted in safety. And if you think that's intimate, wait until you hear what they do when they feel truly connected at night. Number 6. Sleeping on you, not near you. Cats love warmth, but they don't need to sleep on you. When they choose your chest, your lap, even your head, that's not just about heat. That's about heartbeat synchronization. Your breathing slows, theirs matches it. You shift slightly. They adjust but don't leave. That level of relaxed sleep means they feel completely secure. Real-life example. Anxious or newly adopted cats rarely sleep directly on humans at first. When they finally do, that's a milestone. But here's the mysterious part. Sometimes happiness shows up in the smallest sound imaginable. Number 7. The softest, quietest chirps. Not every happy cat purrs loudly. Some chirp, some trill. That tiny purr sound when you walk into the room, that's a greeting reserved for safe company. Mother cats use similar sounds with kittens. So when your adult cat trills at you, that's a deeply rooted social signal. Imagine coming home after a long day, and instead of a loud meow, you hear a soft rising chirp. That's not demanding. That's welcoming. And if you think vocal signals are fascinating, the next one involves complete physical surrender. Number 8. Full body stretching in your presence. You've seen it. The dramatic stretch. Front paws extended, back arched, toes spread wide. Cats only stretch like that when they're relaxed enough to let their guard down. In tense environments, movements are smaller, controlled. But in a safe home, they exaggerate it. They stretch luxuriously, sometimes even rolling mid-stretch. Try observing the timing. If your cat stretches right after making eye contact with you, it can signal contentment and anticipation of interaction. And speaking of exaggerated behavior, what happens when happiness turns into play regression? Number 9. Acting like a kitten again. Even older cats, when thriving, will suddenly chase invisible things, bat at shadows, hop sideways in playful bursts. That sideways hop, often called a crab walk, is pure play energy. It's not aggression, it's joy disguised as mock ferocity. Imagine this. Your dignified, calm cat suddenly pounces on absolutely nothing. That's a nervous system free of stress. Enrichment matters here. Rotate toys, create climbing spaces. A stimulated cat is a youthful cat. But the final sign of a cat living its best life is quieter than all the rest. Number 10. Grooming you. Yes, licking your hand, your hair, sometimes your face. In feline communities, grooming is reserved for trusted companions. It's bonding, it's social glue. When your cat grooms you, they're saying you're family. They're blending scents, strengthening alliance. But here's the twist. Many people pull away immediately. If it's gentle, try letting it happen for a moment. You're being included in their inner circle. And once a cat includes you like that, something changes forever. The hidden pattern behind it all. Notice something? Every behavior on this list, the blinking, the belly flops, the zoomies, the chirps, revolves around safety. Cats are biologically wired for caution. Descendants of solitary hunters like the African wildcat, their instincts run deep. So when those instincts relax, happiness shines through. A stressed cat hides, a thriving cat performs. So if your cat does even half of these, you're not just feeding them, you're giving them a kingdom where they feel safe enough to be vulnerable. But here's something most people never consider. The one thing that can disrupt all of this change. New furniture, loud guests, rearranged litter boxes, even subtle routine shifts. A happy cat tolerates change better, but sudden disruption can silence the chirps and replace belly flops with hiding. Practical tip? Introduce changes gradually. Maintain feeding times. Offer vertical spaces for retreat. Security breeds confidence, and confidence is the foundation of everything you've just heard.